Hey everybody, and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake, and I have a different kind of video for you because if I pan a little bit here to my right, oh boy, I vaguely counted, and I think I have over 200 movies stacked on this sucker. As you can see, they're kind of double stacked there. I have to finally put them away, and I'm finally able to put them away. I just got done with my boutique wall, which maybe you saw. It was one of my latest videos that I posted up on the channel, how I built all the shelves. I made the new boutique wall. A lot of these titles over here are boutique titles. So that is going to be this video today, is just putting up all of my boutique titles into the collection. Normally I save these for like 90-second TikTok short frame videos, but enough of you asked for a long form. I'm like, I'm never gonna get one as juicy as this because there are so many goodies to put away. So let's waste no more time and do that. Before I go, make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And now let's have some fun by organizing some movies. I gotta have a reason to do this because this is the worst part of collecting. I have to be honest, putting the movies that you buy away, but I'm gonna do it here and I'm gonna do it in front of you. So let's do it. All right, let's walk and talk while we go from this main wall. We're gonna put away Green Room first. This is the second site release, the standard edition release. I think this sucker looks very, very nice. But we flip over here. Here is the boutique wall. We didn't have to go that far. Everything is pretty dang close together. And I am going to put Green Room FG in alphabetical order in the second site collection. Mighty nice. Next up, I have one lonely Criterion to add to the collection, and that is Parasite, a movie that I enjoyed quite a bit, and I was shocked I didn't have it in the collection. Let's see here. Parasite is going to go with the box sets over here, right next to Princess Bride. Do I just kind of move this around? I think I'm going to mess up a whole bunch of stuff if I try to slide it in. Yep, there it goes. But now it's pushed in, it's all better. Parasite's gonna go right here. There's a big gap, but it's gonna get filled in really quick because we have a lot of Kino Lorber to put away next. And that is because we have this giant stack of Kino to put away. Let's move some things over, push some things back, and see if we can't fit all these suckers in, huh? Before we move anything, we can fit stuff before D. We have Back from the Dead, which is gonna go right here. Next up, we have Bad Lieutenant, a movie that I recently watched. And boy howdy, that Harvey Keitel, he sure is bad, isn't he? What a rude dude. I'll stick up my Letterboxd review, but wow. what a tour de force performance by Harvey Keitel. Next up, we have Big Man on Campus, a movie that I have not seen, but I remember this cover so well. Next, we have Crybaby, which I'm going to be doing a episode on my podcast Boutique Talk about, with guest Last Movie Standing, so that should be a very fun episode. Have not seen the movie, but I've heard very good things, and I want to say Ken from Mid-Level Media said it's like one of the best Kino Lorber transfers ever, so can't wait to check that out. Next up, we have Death Machine, a fun sci-fi flick with Brad Dourif in it. It looks like a mixture of Terminator and Aliens, so that is also fun. Who is not going to have fun with that? Now we have to move over Dress to Kill. Let's move Eastern Promises this way. Let's move Fear and Desire over here. Let's pick up In Bruges because it fell. And let's move a couple of these over because now we can fill with The Perfect Weapon going up here. Next, we have Republic Pictures Horror Collection that has 4 very, very spooky black and white horror movies. We have Saigon, and then we have Sci-Fi Chillers Collection. Ooh, right there. We still have a stack, but I like to keep my Kinos kind of separated, slip covers and non-slip covers. So let's kind of switch over, do a little fluff in here and see how that looks. Okay, we separated them out a little bit because next to Dogtooth, we're putting FX right here. Then we're gonna move Jungle Fever over here to put up Lost Souls. Cannot wait to check this movie out. Next to Lost Souls, we will have The Old Oak right here. And next to this, I love that this movie is finding its way onto Netflix. Remembering Gene Wilder. If you are a fan of this man, check this doc out. You will not be disappointed at all. And now Trilogy of Terror goes right here. And now let's kind of fluff it up a little bit. And now with all of them moved, we still have room for 2 filler spaces, so we can fit more Kino in the future. Yay! Now let's put some more movies away, huh? Alright, with Prom Night, we have a case of the classic collector conundrum. I bought this thinking that I didn't have it, only to go up to my collection and realize that I already had Prom Night. What am I gonna do with a second copy of Prom Night? It's not like I can return the sucker on eBay. Maybe I can trade this for something. Maybe I should do a giveaway. Let me know what I should do with this sucker in the comments. And I still haven't even seen the sucker, for Christ's sakes. Next, we have a few Viavision titles to put away. First up is the Firestarter collection. I love these big box sets from Viavision Entertainment and the awesome lenticulars they have up there. I have a whole section of Viavision over here. Firestarter collection is going next to Day of the Dead and 4 Rooms. And I'm going to move over 4 Rooms and Ginger Snaps trilogy to put up Halloween 2 in this gorgeous looking lenticular once again. Going up here, and of course, going next to Halloween 2 is going to be Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Again, another great lenticular. I love the way that mask head man moves in the middle. There we go. Halloween 2, Halloween 3, and man, I love just how striking those spines look. That looks very, very nice. And look at that little Viavision Entertainment section. Next to the Viavision line, though, we have Paramount Presents, and we have a couple of Paramount Presents titles to put away. First up is the 4K of Chinatown with the bonus movie, The Two Jakes, the sequel to Chinatown. Very nice that they added that in there. This is going next to Blue Hawaii and Days of Thunder. And I have one more to put away, too. That is Once Upon a Time in the West, a movie that I have not seen. To be honest, I have not seen a lot of Western movies, and I know I need to change that. Cannot wait to finally do so. This one's going next to Ordinary People and the Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Next on the docket, we have all of these gorgeous, beautiful Vinegar Syndrome and OCN Direct labels. We only have 2 teeny tiny Severins. Well, let's beef that up a little bit because I have this giant stack to add to that sucker too. And now that I have enough titles, I think I'm going to do slip covers and non-slip covers just like the rest of the collection. First up, I have Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker. Can't wait to finally watch this sucker. The next movie I have up on the docket is The Devil's Honey. This is going to go right next to Butcher Baker. And then we have the amazing box set of the Game of Clones Bruceploitation Collection Volume 1. If they make another volume of this, I will be a very happy boy, because this box set is one of my favorite box sets of the entire year. Go watch my video if you have not seen the unboxing of this sucker yet, because there is a lot to kind of just ooh and ah over for sure. After the Game of Clones, we have the Great Alligator right here. And then after that, Santa Sangre is going to go over here, and then we're going to do the non-slip cover movies with Kathy's Curse, number 1. Next up, we have Cemetery Man, number 2. I've heard phenomenal things about this. Cannot wait to finally check it out. And last but not least, we have the documentary that's in the Game of Clones, Enter the Clones of Bruce, a phenomenal documentary. Here's my letterbox review for this as well. Highly recommend. I'm not the biggest Kung Fu guy either, but this documentary makes me want to watch every single movie in this Game of Clones box set. And for any documentary that's in a box set, you can't really ask for anything more than that. And because we just got done putting away my Severin films, I also have a small but mighty stack of Vinegar Syndrome movies to put away as well. Starting off with Showgirls, the amazing VSU release that I found at Half Price Books. This is going to go with my other VSU releases, Cloak and Dagger and Six Stream Samurai, baby. Next movie we have on the docket here is Red Surf. I love these boxes so much. They kind of push up from the bottom. Not enough do that, and they look just very nice and classy doing so. This is going next to the other Red movie I have in the collection of Vinegar Syndrome, Red Sun Rising. And following that, we are going to go and put away Tough Guys Don't Dance. This is going to go next to, let's see here, what? TC, Texas, Tix, Thriller, The Very End. Tough Guys Don't Dance. And now last but not least, we have the wonky movie Sylvio, which the way that I categorize my releases from OCN, this is a Music Box Films release. This is going with my other Music Box Films release, Beats, 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 and I've got a couple of those in the collection. The next movie I have to put away is from Vestron Video, Blue Steel, and this is going to kind of bug me a little bit, not going to lie, because all the other ones that I have slip covers. This Blue Steel does not. I also am very tight on space here. Like, these suckers aren't really wiggling. So just for right now, just to keep Blood Diner showing with pride, I have an episode of my podcast, Boutique Talk, that I filmed with my killer podcast. I'm just going to put, oh God, and it's already fallen over. Maybe I need to put it over here. Maybe this is a sign from God. I was just going to put it up here. Yeah, I'm still going to do that. Blue Steel is going to stay up here. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I did it. There it is, Blue Steel. I'll move this right here so it's right above all the Vestron stuff. Next up, we are going from Vestron all the way down to the bottom shelf here with 88 Films, and I have a quadrilogy that I bet you didn't even know was a thing. The Inspector Wears Skirts. I've got number 1 going right there. I've got number 2 right here. Number 3 is the one that I'm most interested in watching because it takes place on a cruise ship casino. That sounds like a blast. And last but not least, we have number 4 right here, putting them all in order, and there's still a little bit of a gap here. Well, that's because I have one more title to put away. We got Beauty of Beauties, and this, every single 88 Films release is just so freaking beautiful. I love the quality of each and every release. This sucker is going right in between there. Now 88 Films is getting pretty dang full. Right next to 88 Films, we have Unearthed Films, and the newest installment into Unearthed Films catalog is Homework, starring Joan Collins, a raunchy 80s comedy. I am ready for that any day of the week. Let's slide that sucker in like so. Now, keep on scrolling on the bottom shelf here. We're going to pass by Blue Underground, pass by Oscilloscope Laboratories, and end up at MVD. I've got a few titles to enter here. First one up, Hail Caesar. It's an Anthony Michael Hall movie I have not seen before. Same with Judd Nelson. I just got done watching Bratz for the first time about the Brat Pack, and it makes me want to watch all of their movies once again. And this is one that is kind of a hidden gem in that catalog, I guess, since it stars one of them. Hail Caesar goes right next to Jack Frost 1 and 2. Next movie I have to add to the collection, Hardware Wars and Other Film Farces. There are a bunch of different Star Wars parody films in this set. Very, very cool to see from MVD. This is going right next to Hail Caesar. Next one I have up, Joysticks. Remember when I talked about 80s raunchy comedies? Well, this is another one of those, and this one is a blast to watch. I've seen this one. Very much enjoy that. Next up, we have Mean Guns with Christopher Lambert and Ice-T, baby. Mean Guns is going right before Monday Morning, right next to Joysticks. Here's Mondo, New York. Very, very cool cover art here. I've not had a chance to watch this yet, but this one is going to go right after Monday Morning. And last but not least, we have Sabotage. And I've not seen this one either. Just your, 90s action thriller. Sign me up. I'm always a sucker for that type of genre, but there are all the MVDs that I currently have right now. Looking very nice as well. All right, we are now at the Scream Factory section, and as you can see, it is pretty dang full. In fact, that is all the space that I have, and I have this many movies to put away. It's going to be a very, very tight fit, but let's get started with The Devil's Dolls. This is a movie that was in the most recent horror pack that I opened up. It was nice to see a Scream Factory movie in there. I know nothing about this sucker, but it's got a nice pretty slip and it's going next to Death Becomes Her. Absolutely love this movie if you have not seen it. But that is all the slipcover movies that I have. I'm gonna have to move a couple of these over because all of my non-slip movies are over here. So let's adjust, and now here we go. The first one that I have to add to the collection. A Boy and His Dog, Shout Factory, I guess Shout Studios. They sent me a care package trying to promote some of their Shout TV content, and all of these are post-apocalyptic movies. A Boy and His Dog is going to go right next to The Blob. Next, we have Cyborg, that was in that same set. Cyborg, I've not seen Cyborg. Haven't seen a lot of Jean-Claude movies, if I'm being honest. I know I need to change that. Cyborg's going next to Cobra. Now we have Exterminators of the Year 3000. Very Mad Maxy, is it not? Look at that. This movie is going to go, I don't have any E's yet, so E right here, but I'm going to add another E to it already with Equalizer 2000, yes! I don't know what that face is, I don't know who this actor is, but again, that looks very similar to the Road Warrior to me. Equalizer 2000 going next to Exterminator. Actually, Q goes before X. There we go. I like to alphabetize my stuff. The Exorcist 3 I found at Half Price Books for $13.99, and I did not own this movie either. So this one is going right next to Equalizer, and it's getting very tight in there, but I have one more movie, and that is a double feature of Wheels of Fire and Raiders of the Sun. I don't have any other double feature movies in my collection, except for Teen Wolf 2, which makes sense. I guess I have Terrorvision and The Video Dead. I don't know if I need to make a section for this, or if I should put it, I guess I should put it under W? I don't know. I'm going to put it up here next to John Carpenter's Vampires. And man, it kind of makes me sad. I just made these shelves and Scream Factory is pretty much booked already. That's nuts. That's crazy. And last but not least, we're just going to poke our heads up here to the Shudder Originals. These are all from the UK, from Acorn Media. I like how beefy the box sets look. And I just like representing Shudder because they make a lot of great original content. Here's a movie I have not seen yet, but it's from the director of The Descent, The Lair. The Lair is going next to all of my seasons of Creepshow and Mad God, y'all. So that's all the boutique titles that I have to put away in this video. But as you can see, here is the stack. That's a better look. Is that even? Yeah, that's all the look. Probably about another 160, 150 movies to put away. Yeah, more fun to happen. Yay! I have room for this now though, so yay! And there we have it, folks. Those are all of the boutique movies I have to put away. If you want a part 2 where I put just regular movies away in the collection, let me know in the comments. You might be interested in all the movies that I got from Shout TV. It came with like this little, hey, watch this thing. And it also came with a Shout TV solar panel, like battery charger. That was pretty cool. And then another apocalyptic flashlight. Woo, it's pretty dang, it's magnetic, so it sticks on there. Just a lot of cool things to have and a lot of cool like Shout branded stuff. I also have, do I have that anywhere? I do, right over here. Sorry to make you dizzy there. On another press kit that I got, they sent me like a Shout Studios D20 die. Very, very cool piece to have it in the collection. And I like physical goodies to go with my physical media back here. I like anything branded I can get my hands on, like the umbrella hat I have right here. I just like to kind of help promote physical media as much as I possibly can, and I hope you had a good time watching me put stuff away in the collection. Like I said, I normally make these videos a minute and a half long, but if you like this long form content, I am willing to make more of these for you guys over on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.